All right, here we go. 2016 TLX. TLX. Valve cover gasket is leaking, so we're gonna swap that out. The homie Caesar's here. What's up? So anyway, we got the coil packs off. This wire's in the way, so just to make life easier, just gonna take off the alternator charge wire or hot wire. Charge wire, hot wire. Yeah. Out of shape, dude. I'm like breathing hard doing nothing. There it is. Normally if we do a valve cover gasket, it'd be a good idea to just do the valve adjustment, but since we're pressed for time, we have to cool it down some more. You see this part right here? This is where another component mates with the head, so they put Honda bond in there. So when we put the new valve cover gasket on the valve cover, we're gonna put Honda bonds on these areas right here. Same with the back and these corners. You see, this is the timing chain cover. It mates with the head, so that's a part that also needs Honda bond to seal it, so oil won't leak from that area. All that's left is to clean this off, but they do a pretty good job with their oil changes because there's no varnish in here, no gunk. Because I've seen some of these where people let the oil changes go, and not a good thing. All right, let's continue cleaning off the old Honda bond silicone gasket. Now that the surface, the mating surface where the gasket goes is cleaned off, no more Honda bond, ready for the new Honda bond. This corner has been cleaned, this area has been cleaned. The hot wire, charge wire going to the alternator, you know, covers up the valve cover. So it's a lot easier to take it off, to make sure you cover up the hot wire so that way it doesn't touch the ground and you're gonna do some arc welding. You don't want that. You just gotta prep the gasket now, put it on the valve cover. Let's take a look at the parts they got. They got the actual gasket and they got this little breather D-ring, but they didn't get the spark plug tube O-rings, but I think it should be fine because they're not brittle yet. If they were brittle, that would be a problem. I'd have to tell them we can't continue until we change these, but they're pretty flimsy, so we're good on that. They're flexible, if you will. Oh shit, this one's brittle. Good thing they have this one. Oh yeah, look how that sounds. Jeez, look, it's deteriorating. Look at that. All right, let's continue. Wiped off all the oil inside the little valley where the gasket goes. All right, new gasket is ready to go in. There's the part number. Looks to be the right part. Just gotta find where the preformed grooves are, or the curves. This only goes in one way, so you'll know. Come around the bend. See how it has this little curve right here? It's curved right here, it's curved right here. That's how you know we're on the right track. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, just go through the gasket. Press down on it as you're going along. Make sure everything's seated properly. Run your hand along through it like so. Massage it in. Make sure it's all nice and perfect, nice and straight, nice and even. Just gotta put some Honda bond on the engine, on those areas I talked about earlier. So let's review. We're gonna put Honda bond here because this is a timing cover, mating surface to the head. You could have leakage right here. This corner right here, this little two surfaces mating together right here. Honda bond there, Honda bond right there, and Honda bond right there. All right, still flexible, so we got some Honda bondage. Honda bond. Just a dab, you don't need much. Just a dab. Come on, dab. Let's go, dab. Dab. And dab. All right, on this end, on this corner, I actually had to use a screwdriver because it was hard to get the Honda bond tube, because you got this fuel line going through here. See what I'm saying? All right, we're set, ready to put the valve cover on. All right, going back in. Let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. Grab one of these bolts. Make sure it's lined up. All right, we're in there flush. Good to go. Just gonna go over it by hand. Make sure everything's nice and even all around. Make sure valve cover is centered with the bolt. You look pretty centered. Everything's going in smooth. Let's see, how many bolts are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, 10 bolts for a valve cover. That's crazy. Okay, so now that I know the bolts are pretty straight on with the valve cover, I can start zapping it. I'm using my impact, but it's better to do it by hand, but I'm pretty seasoned with this. I know not to go to town. I'm just gonna walk it in a bit, start with the center bolts, and then work my way out. See how it's pushing it down on each corner, making it even. So, corner to corner, corner over there, corner over here, middle bolt here, middle bolt there. Booyah. So just for fun, I'm going to use the stubby ratchet, so that way we know we're not going to be over torquing anything, over torquing. Now there are torque specs to these. My guess is somewhere over 7, 8 pounds. But always check the owner's manual. Or service manual, excuse me. And my phone is ringing. All right, home stretch. Just gotta go over the bolts. All right, baby girl, go ahead. All right, I'm not gonna push these down all the way because I still got to get the terminals on there. All right, put the wiring harness back on. Put this clip on back here. A lot of clips going around here on the valve cover. A lot of things in the way. So like I said, always tape up or cover up this hot wire, charge wire. You don't want to do no arky sparkies, you know what I mean? And then don't forget to plug this harness. I unplugged this as well. It's the cam sensor. I think my light just went out. What the hell? It's gonna be a little darker. My light went out. So there's a clip down there that snaps in. Little zip tie clip. Here I didn't bother on clipping it. I just took a pick and unlocked the zip tie. So anyway, reverse of removal. Plug this in. Plug this in. Plug this in. Plug this in. Push it in, push it in, push it in, push it in. We are good to go. Acura! We got a special guest today. Welcome to Ixer Garage. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
You're on the vlog, bro.
Just woke up.
All right, was working on one of the homies' rides. His wife's, actually it's his wife's Acura TLX, like I mentioned earlier. Baby girl's trying to make me laugh. But anyway, ooh.
And thank you for watching, and please subscribe.
Just want to say thanks to all our subscribers. Damn, this guy hit in the head. Thanks for tuning in. Just want to say thanks for stopping by Ixer Garage. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.